Welcome back to PG-DND. I'm your host and Dungeon Master Tyson Child, and joined with me we have
Jefferson Beatty, and I'll be playing as Silas Grimhawk.
Man, you were like, he was on there. He was ready. He's jumped the gun.
Me? No, I didn't.
Yeah. It's like, I'm Tyson. My name's Jefferson.
Okay, continue.
There must be a delay or something.
Yeah, it might have
because
been a
he was
delay.
done.
Maybe.
He,
sounded
he
good
was
on my
done when
end.
I started talking.
yeah, there must be a delay on your side.
My bad.
I was gonna
my
say it
name's
was a
Xing.
little late on my end, so I don't know what Zane's saying.
Dude, it was like, I was like, geez. I was like, okay, Jefferson, we get it. I'm Zane, and I play Felix Thrawn.
And I am Connor Patten, and I am playing Xing. Why do you always shake your head at me,
All right,
Jefferson?
and before we get started,
That's why.
Not a fan of your creepy voice.
Just
Silas and Jefferson. Like, I myself don't like it, and not Silas doesn't
Well-
like it either.
Get over it. All right, take it away, Tyson.
all right. Before we get started, we have a few special thanks that we want to send out to some people. Now, these are not sponsors, but they have provided some amazing products and deserve a shout out from us. So first off, we have James RPG Art. He provides a lot of the art and videos and things that we show throughout our campaign. You can support him on Patreon. He has tons and tons of images and videos and things that you can use in your home campaign or in some pre-written modules. He's got 60 plus images for Curse of Strahd alone, which is fantastic. We also want to do a shout out to Tabletop Audio, who provides a lot of the music and sound effects that we play on our show, including the song that is playing right now. His service is free, and you can find all of his things at tabletopaudio.com. No spaces on that. And you can support him on Patreon as well. We have both their links in the description below, so make sure to go check it out, share the love, and just use their products because they are amazing. Also, we'd like to remind you that if you like what we're doing, we have our completed season 1 of over 50 episodes of Heroes of Theros. You can find that on YouTube and wherever you find podcasts. Go check it out. It's a great way to stay connected in between episodes of Curse of Strahd. Plus, Jefferson is the DM, and that is so much fun to play with him.
yeah. So if you're a fan of trauma,
And
go check out Theros.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say something, but I don't have anything to say. Go listen to Theros. It really is good. All right. You're not going to
It
like
is
Zane.
good.
Zane's character.
All right.
He's
I'm
totally
just kidding.
good.
He... Yeah,
No spoilers.
I'm not.
All right. Last time on Curse of Strahd, each of our heroes found themselves stolen away to a new land in a dream, where they were given card readings that told of their destinies from a Madame Ava. Silas was given the Broken One card. Felix was given the Innocent card. And Xeno was given the Anarchist card. Our heroes soon found themselves traveling through the mist into a dark and dreadful land. Xeno, however, was approached by a man who called himself Aragal, who gave him a letter asking for help. After the party stumbled upon each other, they had little time for introductions before they were attacked by an undead monster. And that is where we will begin. Everybody, roll for initiative.
Straight into the
so it's
combat. That's eerie.
Straight to combat.
That's real eerie.
Alrighty. Let's go with
Wow, Jefferson, have you gotten any
Silas,
sun recently?
What do you got?
Oh, there it is.
My camera is so dumb.
You're good. You're good. Continue. I'm just
It
teasing.
makes me so mad. Like it
It's all right.
genuinely makes me angry. I look down at my dice and I look up and it's like I'm in Hiroshima. I got 22 on my initiative.
All right. And Vilix, what did you get?
I got a 13.
And Xeno?
I got a 16.
Hmm.
Does it make you uncomfortable? Does that
All right.
worry you? What's happening? What is going on?
Here we are.
Oh boy. I'll get the music going, boys. Oh yeah.
All right. And starting us off at the top is going to be Silas.
Is this skin on me currently? You said that like
So
he threw his skin at
yes.
me and then
Ye-
okay. All right. Well, because of my
Yes, this
touch-
thing it throws its skin at you. So
okay.
sorry, what?
It automatically takes a D10 because it's grappling me.
Would you? Okay. Well, would you want to roll for me first?
To try and hit it?
Roll me a strength saving throw
Oh, gotcha. I didn't hear you that time. Sorry.
to try and not get grappled.
That's 1. Not in that one. I rolled a 2 minus 1.
Very nice, very nice.
Yeah. So the skin is currently wrapping around you. So
All right.
you are unable to breathe, and you're
Oh,
blinded
no.
as well.
I don't have to breathe.
Fair point,
So
fair point.
because I'm grappled by it, it'll take a D10 necrotic damage before I do anything. Which is a whopping 2 damage. And
Okay.
then I'm going to
Oh boy.
if I'm grappled, can I pull my sword out? My short sword.
Sure.
Okay. Or actually, no, I won't. I already have my lever action in my hands already. I'm just gonna like press the barrel up against
Okay.
the skin, and like you see it like I'm like pushing it off me with like my gun, so it's like tenting up like the skin. You know what I mean? I'm gonna try and shoot it.
Yeah.
That
Okay.
is a non-natural.
And now you do have
I do have what?
There's
you have crossbow expert, correct?
Yes, I have crossbow expert.
There's a horrible delay. Just so
Oh, there is.
yeah,
Okay.
Good to know.
yeah. For
Good to know.
yeah.
All right. Non-natural 20.
Okay, that definitely hits.
All right. And it takes an additional 9 damage.
I never noticed that it was every time you look down at your dice, but it totally is. I'm sorry.
Every single
It's
time,
so
dude.
funny.
Should have cast me an Oppenheimer.
All right, is that all you're gonna do?
Yeah, is it still on me?
Yeah, it's still on you.
Yeah, that's all I'm gonna do.
Okay. All right. Xeno, you're up next.
Okay, there's just this one creature, and then whatever it threw onto Silas, correct?
No.
Okay.
Yes,
I
correct.
am going to, oh my gosh. One of these days I will stop trying to move OBS and actually move on Foundry. I am going to take my character. Xeno is going to run down. Let's go this way, back a little bit. And I will... Oh, what am I going to do? I'm going to take a little bit of the mud that I have on my turtle shell, and I am going to throw it in Vilix's direction, and as it gets close to him, it's going to just almost like a pot of water, hot water, when you throw it into really cold, it just evaporates into nothing, and I want it to just turn into this layer of smoke, and I'm going to cast guidance and give him a bardic inspiration by yelling, "You got this, kid. Go get him."
Meanwhile, I'm like,
Yep, exactly. You'll be all
I'll
right.
take it is something positive.
Okay, so you have a D6 for the bardic inspiration and a D4 for guidance. You can either use on ability scores, or I think just bardic is for saving throws.
Okay, so I
If
just
I'm
get
not-
a D4.
A D4 and a D6
Bardic is
on
the
any
hit, too.
on any ability checks. But
And
if
then-
you do a saving throw, it's just a D6 that you can add. You can't add the guidance to it. So
or
like
if
if
you
you
want to add to your hit roll too, you can add the bardic.
yeah. I'll chime in when you do whatever you're going to do and let you know.
Okay, thanks.
I got you. And that will be my turn.
Okay. Vilix, it is your turn.
It's my turn. Okay. I am gonna cast Witch Bolt on the old Skelly boy, not Silas.
Yeah, do Silas.
Skids on me, you're just like, which bolt on the skeleton?
Put him out of
Is
his
this,
misery.
is this
Do it.
is this the skeleton? This little scorpion spider-like looking creature thing? Like,
It's definitely a creature holding a sword,
Yeah.
like a zombie.
so mine's really dark. It's hard for me to see.
Hey, so
Maybe it is nighttime.
left click and drag,
Fair.
left click and drag
Yeah.
off of your character, and it should brighten everything up. Like, just do it somewhere in the map. So don't click on your character, but just left click and drag. It'll create like a yellow box, and it should brighten up when you don't.
Oh, I see.
Whoa,
You're welcome.
it's a cool little trick.
You're welcome.
Thanks. Okay. I am gonna cast Witch Bolt on that thing. Ooh, heck yeah. I got a 20. Sorry, actually no, it's just I gotta remember what I gotta add to my stuff. 22.
Okay, yeah, that definitely hits.
Nice. Said D12. At least I think it was D12. check. Yep. Okay. We got 8 damage. 8 lightning damage.
Very nice, very nice.
Okay.
Not bad, not bad.
I'm sure it's dead.
Oh yeah.
No, it's to go ahead and describe the magic for me.
It's this so he shoots this energy of lightning, almost like a ball, out of his hands that just arcs all over the place. And as it moves towards him and strikes him, it electrocutes him, and then but like that spark stays on him because, you know, with Witch Bolt you can activate it the next turn. So
Okay. Yeah, and what color of lightning did you say?
we're gonna say purple.
Okay. So as this purple lightning surrounds this creature, it screams in this blood-curdling, undead, almost not human, guttural scream. But it stays standing and it looks at you with anger in its empty sockets. And now it's the boneless on Silas. It's his turn. So first off, Silas, if you would roll me a strength savings throw.
That one's a 13.
13. You got it right on the money.
Nice.
Okay. So, you're able to, with the help of this massive hole that you just blew right into it, you're able to pull this thing off of you, and it falls on the floor, flat in front of you, and then slowly lifts itself up with its flimsy, rotting flesh, and it's going to attempt to pound you with its hands.
Did you call this thing a boneless?
Yes.
That is that's terrifying. You complete each other.
Okay, does a 19 does a 19
Yeah.
hit?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
By a large margin.
Okay, so this thing goes to slam you once, and you're able to fend off one of its slams, and it comes around with the other hand and smacks you right in the face. And you take 7 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And then it's going to look at you and go... And now this here skelly boy is going to now charge at Velix.
No.
Stay away from the boy.
And he's going to...
No, the
He's
thing's
going
the
to
skin's
attempt
off me now.
to claw
Oh, it's off here?
at
Dang
you
it.
Yeah.
He's gonna claw me. Freaking skeleton.
with its bony hands. And it completely misses as this lightning kind of coils it in.
We at the top of
Did you
initiative?
guys get that?
Not really.
What? Hello?
It kind of cut out.
Yeah. Is it my turn?
Oh no. Okay. Well, as it goes to claw at you with its bony hands, the lightning surges through it and it kind of clenches in and misses.
Ooh, nice.
Nice.
Now, Silas.
All right. I said, stay away from the boy. and then I'm gonna I'm gonna sling my lever action. I'm gonna stow it on my back and pull my duster aside from either way of my hip, kind of like brushing them back, and I'm gonna quick draw both of my pistols and shoot this thing twice. That's a 15 for the first gun, and a non-natural 20 for the second.
Very nice.
Okay, they both hit.
All right. Grab my dice. That's 9 and 6, so 15 damage as 2 shots
Okay.
go off real quick.
Okay, how do you kill this thing?
So
Very nice.
the first shot is with my left hand, and it comes like it rips right out of the holster. Like the second I clear leather, the gun goes off, and it like hits the skelly boy in the shoulder, which kind of spins him towards me, and then right when he like faces me, my other gun is level with it just right against his face, and I just pull the trigger and just shoot him in the head.
Clear leather. That's some real cowboy terms for you,
Yep.
brother.
Thank you, Big Iron. Go check that song out.
Okay, and Xeno, it is your turn.
Okay, that was the boneless that he just got rid of.
The
Mm-mm.
skeleton.
Oh, the
Yep.
skeleton.
The one wielding the bones.
I am going to, let's see how much movement I got. Perfect. Okay, I'm going to run up behind Silas, kind of skittering on all fours, and I will
Just kidding.
put my hands on Silas's shoulders, and my neck will extend over his right shoulder, and I'll look at this little gibbering ball of skin and goo, and inside of its head, it will hear just a cacophony of laughter and different voices just giggling and showing so much excitement. And I will cast Dissonant Whispers on this little creature.
Okay.
It must make a wisdom saving throw of 14.
All right, and it completely bombs the throw.
Nice. Okay, so that is 12 points of damage, psychic damage, and it must use its reaction to run as far away from me as it can.
Okay, is that a frightened condition?
It is not.
Okay.
Nope. It's not a frightened. It just has to use its reaction on this turn to run away from me as much as it can.
Okay. Perfect. Perfect. Now,
Can I
This
use my
thing-
reaction? Oh, sorry.
well, it's not its turn. But this thing is looking a little worse for wears. As Velix, it is your turn.
Nice. Okay, the skeleton's still alive, right?
No, skeleton's dead. It's
Skeleton's
the
dead.
It's dead.
yes,
Dang
the
it.
boneless. Yeah, sorry.
Okay. That's alright. Only a first level spell slot. We're gonna go with I'm just kidding. We're gonna go with we're gonna cast Cone of Cold. Come on, baby, let's see that 20.
I didn't ask where my teammates
is
were.
the,
I said I cast Cone of Cold.
What is the range on that?
What's up?
I know. Yeah. What's
Wait, is it Cone of Cold? I might be using the wrong.
What's the range on that?
Sorry. I was wrong. Ray of Frost. My bad. The cantrip.
Okay.
You thought I was about to just decimate you. Okay.
I was like,
Yeah.
Silas.
I definitely would have been
Yeah.
No, it's just Ray of Frost. I got a
Okay.
9.
And that is a miss.
Confound it.
Wait.
Is
You
that
can
all?
wait. You can add your bardic and your
guidance.
guidance. So let's roll a
And
d4 and a
both of them?
d6. Yeah, you can
Heck
do a
yeah, that's
d4 and a
what we're doing.
d6. Sorry, I was drinking. And then yeah.
Okay. Got 4. Quattro.
Total for both of them.
Yeah, it was. I rolled
So you
two
rolled a 13
So
then.
I rolled
You had
2
nine.
2.
So
Two
put your-
twos.
Hey,
I
two
rolled
twos.
2
Wild magic.
Oh, hey. Roll me a wild magic.
Wild magic,
Yes,
baby.
let's go. Hey, 2 twos on the second episode. That bodes well. That bodes really
This is
well.
gonna be good. This is either gonna be really good or really bad.
Triple
Let's see it.
deuce.
Come on.
Oh shoot, I rolled the wrong thing.
Everybody turns into geese.
Got a
Aw.
65.
I know, it was like fireball. Like, right on his
65.
head.
Let's find out
65.
what is
65,
a
okay.
65. Okay. Up to 3 creatures you choose within 30 feet of you take 4d10 lightning damage.
Please choose me.
Pick me.
That's
Uh,
crazy.
Dude, that's
That's
insane.
awesome.
Like that, dude, that'll turn the tides of battle real quick.
All right, well, who are you going to pick?
Hey.
All of them are gonna go on
Yeah.
the one thing, the skin creature. Do I just get to roll for the damage, or do I have to roll to see if it hits? Because it says you choose. I don't know if I have to roll like an attack
I
roll.
think it just takes
Yeah,
40
just roll for damage.
All right, sounds good to me. This thing's going down anyway. You know what I mean? We got a 3. We got a 6. We got a 2. And another 6. So we got 17 damage.
Okay.
That's pretty good.
Do you want to describe it, or do you want me to describe it?
You can describe it. Go for it.
All right. So as you shoot this thing, a single beam of ice flies out of your hands and hits this creature, freezing it where it stands. And just then, leftover magic from your previous spell ignites this ray of ice in a huge explosion of purple lightning. And it's so bright that it lights up the world around you as if it's daylight. And when these 4 loud boom, 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 boom are done, all that left is ash.
Very
He's
nice.
dead.
I actually totally forgot. I didn't even roll my Ray of Frost damage in that. I
Well,
forgot
you
that
fell with it.
that hit.
It's okay. You decimated it.
Yeah.
You decimated it. So
I want to do a quick scan around as this huge boom goes off and the silence after. I just want to listen and hear if there is anything creeping around, anything else approaching.
Okay.
Dude,
Go ahead and roll me a perception check.
I have rolled like multiple 15s. Even when I was like warming my dice up, it was like 15, 15, 15. Like, I think I've rolled like 5 or 6 15s tonight. It's really weird. Perception, that would be an 18 total.
Okay. So as you sit and you listen, for a moment you hear dead silence. And then slowly you hear birds in the distance return. And then the sound of the forest slowly begins to come back. But you don't hear anything else.
Well, that went rather well, I would say.
Get your hand off my shoulder.
Sorry about that. You're welcome.
Did you see me? I killed that skin thing.
You were amazing. That was...
So that's the kind of magic you was saying you could do. I mean, that was pretty amazing. I didn't know that that's what you could actually do. You just made a coin disappear last time.
Yeah, that's my
You
best
can
trick.
blow stuff up too, and shoot electricity out of your fingers.
Yeah.
Well, that's it's pretty neat.
I'm not even capable of anything close to that. That was very impressive.
I know.
I'll go over and
I tried telling you.
pat Vilix on his back.
I kind of look on his back to make sure he didn't leave anything on there.
There's a post-it note that says "kick
Any
me."
residue. I'm gonna eject my empty shells from the cylinders and put fresh ones in. Pocket the brass. And I want to check out this body, the skeleton. Is he wearing clothes? I want to look at what clothes he's specifically wearing. I want to check his belt buckle and his boots, and if he's got
So
a hat.
he's a... Okay. He is a pretty bare skeleton. There's not much on him or about him. There's a few pieces of ripped clothing, maybe a button or two, but there's really nothing on this thing, not even a weapon.
Y'all ever seen anything like this before? This is strange.
I've seen 2 in one day.
Really? Where was the other one? Oh, got it.
You.
Yeah. But I don't have that, as I kind of look over at the pile of mutilated skin.
Maybe at one point you did, though.
Well, yeah, but
Yeah, where'd you leave yours?
Yeah,
I-
good question.
No, I didn't leave my skin anywhere. My
Did you
skin
throw it at
doesn't-
someone?
Should
I-
we take
no,
this
I did
one?
not.
Do you want
Let's
this
not.
one?
No, I do not.
We could
Yeah, I don't
find
want
you
it, you can have it.
some.
That's okay. I appreciate the help.
I want to take a big inhale and smelling the black powder from Silas's little boomstick he's got. What is that glorious smell? I've never smelt anything like it. It came from your... whatever that thing is.
Well, this right here was God's answer to man's troubles. This is a repeating firearm, repeating rifle. As I show you my lever action, my longer one. And when I say show you, I mean I'm not like holding it over to you. I'm just kind of like
Yeah.
showing you like this.
Hmm.
And then his little brother's over here. So I kind of move my duster, open it up a little bit again so you can see the guns in their holsters.
A whole family of them.
Yeah, I guess you could say so.
Are they cousins?
No.
Brothers.
Yeah. They're not actually related Vilix. That was a form of expression. They're inanimate objects.
That doesn't even make sense.
I mean, you said they were a family.
Yeah,
so-
you said they were brothers.
You're right. And I realize now that I must be 100% literal in everything I say around you, you two. So,
No. I understand. We understand now. It's like us. We're friends.
you and Felix?
No,
Us?
you and I.
No, we are not friends. Xeno.
But we're as much friends as they are brothers, right?
Yeah, I guess you could say so. Yes. If by that you mean absolutely not at all.
We'll work on it. You'll come around.
Yeah, they've got me out of a pinch or two. Nothing like this one.
I'm getting a tad bit uncomfortable. That was a lot of noise in this. Well, whatever this is.
Yeah.
Should we move a little bit, like down the road a little bit?
Yeah. Probably. Maybe rest for the night. What about you, Felix? You need a rest?
Yeah, I can take a nap.
Yeah. They sleep at these orphanages?
They do.
Right then. Well, I guess we can gather some firewood on the way and make camp somewhere near. Just gonna walk down the road a little bit and look for a suitable place to camp just off the road.
I'll let them go, and I will, I'll just follow behind, maybe 30 feet. Close
I
enough.
kind of
Okay.
lean down to Vilix. How fast do you think this guy is? Think we can outrun him?
Yeah, I'm really fast.
I don't doubt that, but the question is he faster than you?
Definitely not.
Well, he was a little
Do you want
bit.
to race?
No, I'm okay.
Silas, do you ever miss your skin? Would it make would it make you happy if we got you some skin?
Look, kid, I don't want to talk about my skin. All right. To be quite honest with you, this I don't really remember myself when I had my skin. This is kind of what you see is kind of all I've known for a while. So I appreciate you thinking about me, but please, and I can't emphasize this enough, as I kind of like stop and look Vilix dead in the face. Please do not go looking for skin for me to wear.
Okay. Do you ever get
Thank
itchy?
you. Do I get
Yeah,
get
sometimes.
itchy?
Yeah, sometimes my skin gets itchy, and I have to itch it, but you don't have any. So do you ever get like itchy?
Hold on. Nah, not really. Let's say this is where as we're walking. Let's say you get two more questions. All right, two more questions for the night, and then we'll no more questions for a while.
Okay, but I will have to think about it. So
Alright.
they are good questions.
All right, you think about that by yourself, and I kind of point over to where some fallen branches are, gathering that wood, not by me. And I'm gonna gather some wood over here.
Okay. Silas, do you want to roll me a survival check just for fun?
Yeah, why not? I think I'm decent at survival. At a +4. I've been rolling a lot on on here in person. Let's roll a real dice. Well, a real fake one. Oh my gosh, why won't it roll? Okay, D20.
Watch us just get like hundreds and hundreds of dice rolling in here in just a second.
14. That would be very funny, and I'm
Just
sorry if that
crash
just
the
happened.
crash the whole server.
You're just like, it's not working. It's not working. Just like tons
I
of
keep
dice.
looking at it.
One
There's a
D20
drum.
times a million.
14. I got a 14.
Okay, so with a 14. So as you're out collecting wood, you're able to find some dry logs and twigs and things, and kind of a spot off on the road that's just a little ways off the road, kind of behind some bushes, but it's kind of a little higher up and dry, that you think would be a good campsite for you guys to stay at. That's kind of off the road a little bit, but still close enough.
Cool. I pull out my Bowie knife, more like a short sword, and I start whittling away some of the dead branches into smaller kindling and whatnot. All right, kid. This orphanage ever teach you how to start a fire?
No, not really.
Well, now it's time for you to learn something. Come over here.
I'm okay.
No, let me just show you this. I don't have any magic, but I do got a couple tricks up my sleeve.
You have tricks.
Yeah, sure. And I pull out from my jacket pocket a small matchbook, and I break one of the little matches off, and I go, "This is about as magic as I can get." And then I strike it on the side and light the match on fire.
That's a pretty good trick.
Yep.
Very.
It's not as good as mine, but it's okay.
Yep, I would agree. And I kind of shake that one out, and I hand the matchbook over to Felix, or hold it out to him. All right, your turn. Once you light it, put it down there at the base of those twigs there, and the smaller ones will catch fire, and then eventually it will grow, and we'll have ourselves a good little campfire.
I'm okay. I don't really like to. I'm not supposed to play with fire.
You're not playing, kid. I'm right here. You're just lighting a campfire for survival.
You can teach me another time. Like,
Okay. Light the match and get the fire going.
Okay. And yeah, it lights up pretty good, and you've got yourself
I didn't get any.
Yeah, try that one more time.
it lights up and you have a fire.
Wonderful.
nice.
I would love a turn next time.
I got a feeling you already know how to light a fire there, Xeno. I think you can handle yourself quite easily.
Yes, this reminds me, and I'll pull out my Ouija board out of my turtle shell, and I'll just start kind of I'll set it down and I'll just start moving around the little circle.
You have a Ouija board?
I do have a Ouija board.
That's the creepiest thing I've ever heard.
Oh, just wait. I got more.
In their character starting list, that's the creepiest thing I've ever heard. It's like you just start with a Ouija board. It's like part of the Explorer's Pack or something.
Yeah.
Ouija board, shrunken head.
I got to
pig's
pick. I got to
blood.
pick some stuff, and Tyson really let me have free reign with it. So, as I am kind of just fiddling around with this Ouija board, all of a sudden my eyes go completely black, and I begin to tell this story. And this story is about two young friends who, their whole growing up, they were the most beloved friends. And as they got older, they began to have different interests and began to split off in their own direction. They weren't as close as they once were, and eventually they stopped talking to each other, and these two beloved friends went from the best of friends to what they both thought was acquaintances. Years down the line, these friends ran into each other, and as chances might be, they ended up still being the best of friends. And as I tell this story, I give you, Silas, you can choose, you and another target, or another creature, you get, let's see, you get 8 temporary hit points. You and whoever you want to pick. You guys get 8 temporary hit points.
Me and whoever I get to pick, or you get to pick?
You get to pick.
I'll do Squeaks.
Squeaks?
I'm just kidding.
Nice. How long does that last for?
I'll give him to Vilix. That was a joke.
No.
It honestly doesn't say. It just says that. So it lasts for as long as I
The hit
don't.
points are there.
Yeah, as long as I don't do another effect from my table of spirit tales, then you guys just get them.
You're what now?
Huh? What?
Your table of what?
Spirit tales. They're honestly quite wonderful, and half the time I don't even come up with them. They just kind of write themselves, or we write them, or they write them. Whoever
Who's
they
they?
are. I don't know. That's what we're trying to find out, isn't it?
Of course you don't.
I don't. They just come. They're just there. All you have to do is reach out and pluck them. Anyways,
Xeno?
I'm gonna hit
Can you
Yes?
talk to spirits?
It depends. Who's the spirit?
Can you talk to Squeaks' spirit?
Well, Squeaks isn't. I mean, I can try. Let's see it. Let's see the little rascal.
I scoop him out of my pocket.
I get real close to Squeaks. Like, real close. Hello, Squeaks. How are you?
What does he say, Tyson?
It's your mouse.
No, I don't know.
I think it worked.
You do what you want.
I mean, I think it worked. He squeaked, right? That's got to be a good sign. No, if we're being completely honest, I am unsure. It just kind of happens. It's not always by choice.
You're sure? You say you're sure?
Unsure.
Oh.
Sometimes I'm sure, though. I mean, like, I can definitely tell when it works. It's just not always a choice of when it's going to work. But we're working on it. We're improving. We're getting better.
We, like you and Felix,
Like me.
and
I don't know what you mean.
okay. You hungry, kid?
Yep.
I kind of like
Do you have any
pat myself.
snacks?
I kind of like pat myself down. And I pull out my flask and I go, "This is all I got."
Is it... I mean, you can't really get full on liquid.
I mean, I'm not sure. I haven't
You don't remember
remember what.
being full? Have you never been
No.
full?
I have no idea.
Really?
Well, he looks full of it to me, if you ask me.
Good one, Felix. I will kind of crank my head towards Felix. Are you hungry? Would you like some stew?
Yeah.
Wonderful. And I'll go inside of my turtle shell, and maybe 30 seconds later, I'll pop back out in a little chef's outfit. I look like the chef from the Little Mermaid. Just really.
It's not complete yet. And I take your hat off and I put squeaks under your hat and I put the chef hat right
It's
back on top of your
perfect. I love it. And I just kind of put the hat on and I pull off this cleaver from my waist on the inside of my shell. And it's just really not clean, not sterile looking, big bone handle with a just gnarly, jagged edge looking blade on it, and I pull out a big pot, stick it on the fire, and begin to pull out a bunch of ingredients. Some goop and spider eyes, and some meat I found a while back.
Hey, Felix.
Is that goop? That's my favorite.
Goop. You lie, you
That
know
is-
goop.
I know goop.
I like goop as much as the next man, but Felix, I would not trust whatever Xeno puts in that stew.
It's delicious. I make
Ah,
great
goop
stew.
All the time.
Sure it is, yeah.
Especially
They
for
make goop
my...
back at
Especially
they
for
make
my...
goop back at the orphanage. Gosh
At the
dang it.
it's at the orphanage. Did you have many friends at the orphanage?
Yeah, I had me, and I had Squeaks, and that two's a full party.
That's a lot. That's that's a lot.
Honestly, I didn't have a lot of friends, to be honest with you. It was just me and Squeaks because everybody else was kind of mean to me.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that. We will make sure we're extra nice. After all, we love friends. And I'll glance towards Silas. Can't get enough of 'em.
I'm sure.
Anyways, I'll just go back to just hacking the meat, using the side of my blade to just smush a bunch of stuff and just scraping everything into this big pot, cooking a big pot of stew.
Make sure to put a little extra goop in there. That's my favorite part.
Extra goop, I can do that. And I'll just take the whole jar and just smash it into the...
Like
It has,
glass at all?
You don't know. You don't know what this pot is, okay?
You just break the broken glass of the stew. Felix, do not eat that. Definitely don't eat that.
It's wonderful, I promise.
If there's glass in there, you will die.
You
Eating glass will-
won't. Nobody's ever
eating-
died
I've
from
eaten
my
worse.
stew.
Eating glass will kill you.
Nobody's ever died from the stew.
I'm not so sure. I'm sure you've killed lots of people with things even more tame than stew.
I won't answer that. I'll leave that one a mystery for you to wonder about tonight.
It's not a mystery.
Anyways, I'll pull out these little
certain-
bowls, and as I scoop down into this soup, and not soup,
As
into
you
this
scoop
stew,
into the goop.
as I scoop into the goop, what comes out looks like pretty good stew. It doesn't look like necessarily.
It doesn't necessarily look like it has broken glass in it.
Yeah, looks nice.
Is there
Looks
broken
it looks pretty
glass
tasty.
in any of the bowls that he
I don't know. You
Sure.
tech.
produced?
Should I roll for
would you-
broken glass?
Would you like to see one?
Yeah, I'll take a bowl,
Okay.
and I want to inspect it for glass.
What'd you get?
What am I rolling?
Investigation.
Investigation is a +0, so 13.
13.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Does he find any broken glass?
No broken glass. She looks like good soup. Good. I keep saying soup.
Good soup.
It's good
Good
soup.
Stew.
Good goop.
Good goop.
It just looks like good
Good
stew. It looks like it looks like a
take
quality
spoonful,
stew.
and I go, Felix, you'll eat out of this bowl after I'm done. Just want to make sure it's safe for you. And I put it in my mouth, and then it just drops out of my jaw
Mm.
onto my shirt. And I go, oh yeah, forgot about that. And I stick the spoon back in, and I hand it over to Felix.
Silas, we gotta get you some skin.
That's not
Yes,
the
he makes a
answer.
good point.
No, he does not. Don't encourage him.
How are you
Honestly, Silas, I bet that Xeno knows a guy.
Yeah, I'm sure Xeno has skin of his own in that little turtle shell of his.
He might let you borrow it.
I don't want anything from that voodoo-looking man.
not? Why? For all
What's
you know, I could be the guy.
What? The what guy?
I could. He said I might know a guy. What if I am the guy?
You are the
What
guy.
if I
The
have
skin
the
guy?
skin?
Felix, Xeno has skinned people alive.
I'll put my
okay?
fingers in my mouth and just kind of stretch my skin. See?
Yep,
See?
it's probably not even his.
It is mine. I've always had it. As long as I
Unlike
can
the
remember.
shell?
Unlike the shell, you're not incorrect. The shell is. Well,
All right, kid, you got 2 more questions.
Here, wait, real quick. Xeno, will you roll me a chef's tool roll for me?
Yes. What would that just be? Like my proficiency?
Yeah, do proficiency and I don't know, wisdom,
Okay. That
intelligence.
is. We'll do wisdom. It's lower.
Okay.
That would be 16 total.
Okay. Felix, have you eaten any of the stew?
Yeah. I'll take a bite of the stew right now.
Okay. It's pretty good stew. Very goopy.
Good
It's
soup.
good.
Good goop.
Good goop.
Good goop.
Well,
Good goop.
Xeno, I think you did a great job on the stew. I will say,
Mm-hmm.
I think that most of it was squeaks. I think he did
Mhm.
most of it. I think he did, he's very crafty
Mm-hmm.
and very culinary-wise, very good.
Thank you.
He's good with his goop.
I have to agree. Squeaks definitely gave lots of positive input.
He does. He's very positive. Very optimistic.
I will take off my hat and just very gently just kind of wrap my fingers around Squeaks, and I will present him to you in a very gentle manner. And I'll give him to you.
Thank you. Squeaks, would you like to try some of your masterpiece? And I hold him up to my soup and let him drink the soup. And then I put him back in my pocket.
He's a good friend. Keep him around.
I always do.
So what are we gonna do in the morning? Once morning comes.
We can play a game.
Probably.
I was thinking, like, more along the lines of, what's our next move? in
Yes.
this strange adventure.
Yes.
Part ways. Me and Velix go our own way, and
Well,
Xeno, you
Why
go
do-
your own way.
Why do I have to? Why can't we come?
You and who?
Myself.
Yeah, that's why. That is why you can't come.
I don't.
You
I don't understand.
You're
what you
weird.
mean.
You're a weird.
And you're not. You're a.
You're a
You're.
strange man with strange ways.
Is there a pool of like? Is there a puddle of water close by anywhere?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Can I?
There is.
Will you come with me? Walk with me. I'll pick up one of the sticks from the fire. Look in the pool. What do you see?
A skeleton.
And
See me.
is that not strange? Are you not bizarre? Are you not different?
I'm just me.
Same. We're just us. You and I. Okay? I mean, if you want to go your own way, so be it, but personally, I rather like the two of you. I think we could be great friends. I think we could do wondrous things together, and yes. But as of now, there really is only one path.
Fair enough.
So how about we have a tentative friendship, an acquaintanceship, a walking the same path ship.
That seems a little more
We'll start.
agreeable.
Yeah, we'll start there, and let's see how it goes.
Strangers that might be headed to the same destination.
I love
Maybe
it.
not. They don't know.
And I
And
assure
they don't talk to each other or acknowledge each other's existence or interfere with
it's
each other's lives.
okay. Well, I don't agree to the last
And
little
they
bit.
don't act creepy and weird around little kids, hiding in shells and looking like you're I don't know,
Like a what?
nothing.
A
Nothing.
monster?
No, not a monster.
No, it's okay. Honestly, it's quite flattering.
Okay. Yep. There. It
Anyways,
is. All right.
I hope you know I genuinely mean you no harm. You seem like a good person, even if you don't know you are.
Yeah, we'll see.
I hope you'll come around. Anyways, I'm going to go to bed now, and I'll throw the stick just kind of off into the woods on fire.
Silas, what are you guys doing over there? Are you playing a game without me?
Oh, 2 questions. Good question.
That does not count as my questions.
Those were
He was showing-
questions.
He was showing me a puddle, and we're not playing a game.
You played yourself, Felix. Good night.
I get more questions in the morning, though.
You get more questions All right. New deal.
Wait, can we play? Can I have one more question? Just one, please.
Okay, listen.
Please.
Listen. You'll get your questions back. That wasn't fair of me to say that those were your questions. You got 2 questions tonight. Tomorrow, right, you'll get a question for every hour that you behave yourself. So depending on what time we wake up in the morning, you could have, I don't know, like a lot of questions by the
That
end of the day.
sounds like a lot of questions.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go to sleep early, so that way I can think about what questions I have.
All right. Do you have any questions tonight or no?
Yes,
All right.
I take out my hand. Actually, no, I don't have any questions.
You sure? You seem pretty upset that you lost your 2 questions earlier.
Oh yeah, I didn't have any questions, but at least I had questions.
That made 0 sense, but good. All right, sounds good.
Okay, I have one question.
All
do you
right,
get-
what?
Do you get boogers? Do you get boogers? You don't have any skin. It's just skeleton up in there. Do you get any boogers up in there?
No,
Because
I do not.
sometimes I do.
I would imagine so.
Big ones.
Yeah. No, I do not have a nose. Therefore, I do not have boogies.
All right. Well, that's my question.
Okay. Well, go to sleep then.
Okay, good night.
Hmm. And then Silas will prop himself up against a tree with his lever action in his lap. And before he just kind of leans his head and watches the horizon for any funny business, will take off his hat and look at the picture that's inside, put it back in, put the hat back on.
I will say, Silas, as you sit there for about I don't know, for the next hour and a half, you just see candlelight, lantern light coming from the inside of the tortoise shell, and you just hear like whispering and talking.
Of course.
Can't make out what is being said, but you can tell that there is we'll say a conversation happening. With whom? You're unsure. But there's definitely activity.
I'm sure I know who you're talking to.
Anyways, good night. That's all from me.
All right. So you guys all go to sleep, and surprisingly, there is nothing that happens throughout the night. And as the sun comes up, it gets brighter, but there is still, it feels almost as if it's just a cloudy day and the sun's not able to kind of fully shine through the thick fog that is in the air.
You know, I didn't even think about this, but we probably should have had a watch. Somebody to stay up and make sure everything was okay.
It was fine.
I mean, yes, but I would rather not assume that it's fine every night.
There's no assuming need to be done. I was up all night, and nothing to write home about, except for these odd, strange little noises coming from a particular reptilian shell in our vicinity.
Where?
It wasn't me. I
Where
didn't
was
do it.
it? Which direction?
From where you're standing, yeah.
It was that close to us. What did it look like?
Xeno, it was you. What were you doing in there? What were you doing in there? There's my voice.
I was working on a project.
And what project might that be?
It's on a friend-to-know basis.
Oh, can you tell me?
Ooh, absolutely. I'll go up and I'll whisper in Vilix's ear.
Hold on.
Yeah, what do you whisper?
I have no idea what the project actually is. But it's gonna be good when I come up with something, isn't it? Honestly, I was just doing some rearranging. That's all I was doing. But don't tell
That's
him.
crazy.
I know, you can't believe it, huh?
Oh, I guess we should. That's crazy.
I know, wonderful, isn't it? But remember, shh, friend to know basis.
Okay, my lips are sealed.
We'll
Alright.
see how long that lasts.
I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna kick at the coals and spread them around to make sure that the fire's completely dead. And then
Okay.
I'm gonna look in both directions. Is there any way that inkles me to go particularly?
Well, you know that you came from the left,
Okay.
so
All right, then I continue down the right. I go, all right, Vilix, clock starts now. For every hour you're well behaved, you can ask a question.
This should be easy.
Very.
And then Vilix picks up a little ball of mud from off the ground and throws it at a tree.
All right, first hour, fail, but we'll work on it.
Failed? I was good the whole time. Fine, but I have a question.
And as you guys continue, you walk for several hours. Felix, do you want to roll me 3 d20s? 10 and up means you did good, and lower than that means you did bad.
I love it.
Dude, I was actually really worried just now. Like, I was like, what is this for? Am I about to die?
Nope, just a good boy check.
These are your 3 death saves.
A good boy check.
Instantaneous death.
Throughout every episode, we're going to have to roll to see if Vilix is well behaved or not.
I love this.
Yeah, the first one was a 3.
Yes.
The second one was a 2.
Yes. Do it. Do it. Do it.
Come on. Natural 1, baby. And then we're gonna roll on. Then we're
No
gonna roll on the
way.
wild magic table.
Wait, was it really a nat 1?
No, he's.
No, it wasn't. I was.
We're
fingers
hoping.
crossed for it. I was so close. I got a 19.
Oh.
Oh, dude, that would have been
Okay.
so funny.
You get what? You get 1 question. But
Silas,
as
can
you
I
guys,
ask my question now?
It sounds like you just did.
That doesn't count. We've been over
I'm
this.
joking. All right, I'm sorry. I'm sorry,
I've
kid.
been well behaved this entire time.
Sure, kid. Ask your question.
The whole time. Okay, this is my question.
Well, I'm gonna stop you. I'm gonna stop you right there. If it has anything at all to do with skin, albeit mine or anyone else's, then just don't ask the question.
That's not fair. We didn't say that there were those kind of rules to the game. So in the future,
Was your question about skin?
no.
You lying?
I have a different question anyway. What?
Confirms it was about skin.
Okay, Silas, why can't I see my eyeballs?
I don't know.
Because I can see out of them, but I can't really see them. But if I can see out of them, I should be able to see them too.
Yeah. I mean, you would think that even if you looked at your own eyes in a puddle that you'd be able to really see into them, but you really can't. You can only see what you're seeing out of them. You make a good point, Felix.
Well, there's your
I
answer.
know.
Thank you, Xeno.
Um,
Moving on. Keep walking down the road.
hey, Felix, I have a question.
All right.
Would you like a tooth?
How many?
One.
Just one.
I mean, for now.
I can get more.
Don't, kid.
It's more
If
like.
I will make a deal, Xeno, I know you like making deals. I feel like you're a deal guy.
I am.
You are.
I
Okay.
am.
If I'm good,
Okay.
you have to give me teeth.
How about if you're good, I'll give you
No.
a
No.
tooth.
I walk in between you two.
Okay,
I
fine.
point
Silas.
I point my bony finger at Xeno. No teeth. I point my bony finger at Felix. No skin or teeth. And I point my finger at Xeno. And no being weird and saying we. We're going to walk now in silence until we get wherever we're going.
Okay, do you turn and start walking?
Yes.
Okay,
I put my hand out.
as you start walking, I look at Felix and I go, shh. He'd never said anything about a tooth. He just said teeth. And I'll reach in my mouth and I'll rip one of my teeth out and hand it to Felix. Hold on to that. If you get lost or if
You gotta roll a stealth check, man.
get
Why are we the
If I can
creepiest
hear
part of
that.
this campaign?
if you get lost or if you can't find us or we get separated, hold on to that.
Okay. And I will put it in my pocket with squeaks.
Do you want me to roll a stealth check?
Roll a sleight of hand.
Okay. Oh, a natural one.
I don't react. I know what happened.
I just pull my skin way too far back and just like.
It's just like the sound. It's like the sound of your finger fishing in your mouth. It's like,
Yeah.
not to mention you literally told Felix to his face. You said nothing about a tooth, just teeth.
Yep. Hey, you did. You only said no teeth. It's just a tooth.
I say quietly to myself as I'm walking away from them. Yep, Silas, you're in hell.
So yeah,
Okay.
just hold on to that.
As you guys continue down the road, eventually, the fog spills out of the forest to swallow up the road behind you. Ahead, just from the impenetrable woods on both sides of the road, are high stone buttresses looming gray in the fog. Huge iron gates hang on the stonework. Dew clings to the cold, rusted bars. Two headless statues of armed guardians flank the gate, their heads lying among the weeds at their feet. They greet you only with silence.
I've never seen anything like it. What is it? Who built it?
Beats me.
Probably somebody really big.
Probably. It's a very good point. Well, should we go through? Should we send the boy first? As I look towards
No.
Silas.
Yeah, I'll go first.
I'll go. No.
Right
You-
behind you, Vilix.
As much as I hate what I'm about to say, Felix, you stay here with Xeno. I'll go through the gate.
Okay, that works for us.
Pull out my revolver from my right hip and cock it so it's ready to roll. I'm gonna slowly inch towards the gates. Ching, ching, ching. My spurs clinking with every step I take.
Okay, and as you get closer to the gates, the metal barred gate swings open with a creak as they are now open before you.
I'll tentatively walk through.
Yeah, let me pull up.
A map.
The map.
Silas, did you open that? Did you do that? I yell from afar, but I don't actually want to yell into the into my microphone.
Not to my knowledge. So we're moving south based on this map through the gate.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just gonna tentatively walk through. Sorry, I still haven't figured out how to use this frickin' gate.
Good luck.
It's open, right?
I can just get you through it.
Thank you. I don't know why I can't walk through gates, man.
I can't see him, Felix. Where did he go?
I'm just over here.
Should we go after him?
I peek my head out from behind the gate. I'm through here. All right. Come on in.
Okay.
Seems safe enough.
I'll look around. You first, kid.
Okay. And I'll run through the gate.
And I will follow behind him. Let me in. Let me in.
Let me in. Oh, now it won't let me walk through the gate.
I'm telling you, it's hard.
Maybe I have to click on the person.
Hard to walk through a gate.
There we go. Oh, it says error token collide.
It's alright, Tyson will bring us through. Just be patient.
Yeah, I'll bring you through.
There's been
He's just setting up the beholder at the end of the path.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, don't you worry.
Xeno,
Where did you guys go?
do you think that Silas is ticklish?
You know, honestly, the thought hadn't even crossed my mind, but you should find out for sure.
I'll go find out.
Do it. Better you than me.
Do you think he's ticklish on his feet or like his armpits? I'm ticklish in my armpits.
Then you should go try that first. How about this? And I'll snap my fingers and Felix turns invisible. Now he won't see you coming.
That is genius.
I'm gonna shoot a kid today.
So,
Felix is gonna go up behind and try to tickle Silas.
Never thought that's what happened. Maybe, but I'm gonna shoot a kid. Yeah. All right.
Episode 2. We shoot a child.
okay. Go ahead and roll me a stealth.
All right. Felix is actually very stealthy. He has child.
Do it
he has
with an
childlike
advantage.
stealth.
Yes.
With advantage. Okay, we got 12 for the first roll. Dang. 8 for the second roll. So we're gonna 12 plus 5. We got 17.
I got a 14
Okay,
passive.
and what's your passive, Silas?
14?
Okay. So you're sneaky enough to sneak right past him and not step on anything or anything like that. He doesn't know you're coming.
Okay. And Felix takes his little kid hands and reaches up and sticks him right into his armpits and tries to tickle him.
Holy, you're tarnation! And I'm gonna turn around and just shoot. I don't know it's Felix.
Oh
I
my
literally
gosh.
I have a
We've-
gun
we've
ready.
No, no,
gone
no.
too far.
Continue.
I literally, you're visible, so it's with disadvantage.
This is
Tyson.
perfect. You don't even know. This is perfect.
I'm gonna roll them on the. I'm gonna roll it on the screen here. So we'll do D20 plus 6 disadvantage. You're so lucky I had disadvantage.
Holy crap.
My
That's a 14 to
gosh.
hit, even with disadvantage.
I almost just died.
What's your armor
I'm in
class?
danger.
What's your armor class?
Yeah, what's your AC?
12.
Okay, yeah, I
Ooh.
got a 14. Sorry, kid. I'll roll it on here. It's a D8 plus 4. For 8 damage. So all your temporary hit points that you got from yesterday are gone.
Gosh dang it. The title of this episode should be Felix Gets Shot. Or
Silas shoots a kid.
Silas shoots a child.
The reason why it scared Silas so bad is because he is a little ticklish at his armpits.
Aha. Oh, I knew it.
Okay, but yeah, I just turn around and I shoot you.
All right. So as you get shot, what do you do?
Ow, my leg!
Yeah.
Sure, yeah. I don't know where it hits you. It's temporary hit points. Maybe it grazes you or something.
Felix?
Yeah, Felix, I just shot you.
I've been shot! Silas, it hurts!
Ooh,
Kid.
ooh. I will. I'll drop invisibility.
There's so much blood! There's so much blood, Silas!
I'm gonna walk up next. I'm gonna walk up next to him. What did you do?
Xeno, he tried to shoot me!
Why'd you try to shoot him?
I didn't try and shoot him. I swear. He was
Yeah, you
invisible.
didn't-
He snuck up on
You
me.
didn't try. You accomplished it. You shot him. Look at
He
his leg.
Snuck. He snuck up on me. All right.
Well,
We're in an unfamiliar place. It's
Ooh.
wary. I was being wary, and he was invisible. How did he even do that?
that's a good question.
Can you turn invisible, kid?
Yeah.
Of course I can turn invisible.
Did you turn yourself invisible?
Maybe. Listen, Silas, I don't think that you've been behaving, so you don't have any question privileges right now.
I'm gonna pull one of the pins out of my arm and just start undoing the bandage, and start putting it onto Felix.
Those are dirty. That will make it.
It's not. It's fine. It's better than being shot in the leg. And as I'm wrapping up Felix, I'm just gonna try and whisper, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. But I don't want Silas to hear.
Silas is kind of in shock right now, and he is kind of doesn't know what to do. He's kind of like muttering to himself, and most of it is like he snuck up on me. Like it wasn't it wasn't my fault. Like could have been anybody. You know what I mean? He's gonna back up from the scene a couple 10
Hey,
feet.
Tyson, could I say,
Yes.
could we maybe rewind back a little bit? Because I think this would be kind of funny. If I, as Felix, casted minor illusion to make it look like there was like a lot of blood, like make it look like there was just a ton of blood, but actually in reality it was only the temporary hit points. He didn't even take out all the temporary hit points that I got from Xeno, so technically it's like he's fine. Like he didn't actually get hit, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, is that
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
It works. I'm still
So-
bandaging
so-
you.
Okay, and I'm gonna back up.
Yeah.
Here. And at
And
the
then
sight of all this blood, and Felix, kind of scared, and Silas physically drops his gun in the dirt as he backs up, and he's just saying to himself, "No, no, 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 no," and he puts his hands up against his head like he's trying to remember something, like a memory is trying to surface, but it just can't. So I'm gonna roll an adversity dice. Because it's never good when you shoot a child. So,
Wow.
Debatable.
did we say mine are a
So
6 or a
for our
D8?
listeners at home,
Oh yeah, listeners at home, this is the first time.
well, let's start on 8.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm,
So
I was gonna
adversity
start on
is something
6.
that we. Okay, yeah, go for it.
Okay.
Adversity dice are something that we stole from the dungeon coach, which basically are each of our players have chosen things for their backstory or their personality that they have like triggers for, and when you have something happen that would trigger this event or this adversity, this thing that you're struggling with in some way, you roll on the dice. And we're starting at a. Did you want to start on a 6? D6?
I want to start on 6 because Silas is not in a good place. Everyone else can start where they want to.
Okay. Okay.
But
So we'll have them start on either a D6 or a D8. And if you roll the top of that number, you move up a dice. If you roll the lowest of that number, so a 1, you move down a dice. And if you get to a D4 and roll a 1, you have some sort of
Mental
relapse
breakdown.
or breakdown of some kind. If you get to a D20 and roll a nat 20, you can overcome this so long as you put time in outside to kind of show that you're working excuse me, to show that you're working on this problem.
yeah. So I rolled a 4, so I'm fine. But I'm kind of zoned out for a minute.
Okay, so you stay on a 6, but you
Shock
can
of all this
react
blood.
however you choose.
Yeah.
Okay, and Vilix, what's it called? Deactivates minor illusion, to where the blood all goes away, and then I go up to Silas. Silas, look, I was kidding. I mean, you did shoot me, but the Xeno protected me, so I'm okay.
And yeah, you see, I'm still just kind of standing there with my hands. My hand's been pushed up. My hands are on my head. My bony hands are on my skull like this. And I'm just like muttering stuff to myself.
They didn't think
Xeno.
it. Yeah, I know. I didn't think it would go this far. Hey, Silas, it's okay. It was a prank. You,
It's just a prank, Silas.
are you okay? Relax.
You see, Silas kind of like shakes it off. He goes, "Yeah, yeah. I'm sorry, kid. I'm sorry."
No, I'm sorry. It's okay. I'm fine.
You sure?
I'm fine. Yeah, I'm sorry. I tried to tickle you.
That's what that
Fine.
was.
No.
Why are you ticklish?
And I'm gonna walk over
I would say yes.
to pick up my gun out of the dirt, kind of dust it off.
Okay.
I'm
And
just
just then, Xeno,
Mm-hmm.
a small breeze kind of comes into you from off to your right, and you smell the scent of death in the air.
That's familiar. Curious. Do you all smell it? As I'll take a big inhale through my 2 little slits. Can you smell,
Yeah.
Silas?
I smell it. Yeah.
That's very interesting.
How can you smell? You don't even have a nose. We went over this just earlier, last night.
Well,
Doesn't make any sense if you ask me.
I don't know, kid. What do you think it is, Xeno?
Worth investigating is what I think.
I'm not so sure as I cock my revolver again.
How about you stay here with the boy, and I'll go check.
Sounds like a good plan.
Are you okay?
I'm fine, yeah.
Okay. And I'll skitter off into the... following my nose. Just gonna close my eyes and try and sniff it out. Follow to where this is.
Okay, so it kind of is off. Sorry, to your right over here.
Okay.
Sorry, your character's right.
My character's right.
Our left.
Yep.
And as you kind of move through these trees into this small clearing, the foul scent leads you to a human corpse, half buried in the underbrush, about 15 or so feet from the road. The young man appears to be a commoner. His muddy clothes are torn and raked with claw marks. Crows have already been picking away at his body, which is surrounded by paw prints, deep mud. The man was obviously been dead for several days. He holds a crumpled envelope in one hand.
I will use my mage hand. Does it still look different than it normally does?
It does.
Very curious. And I will send it gliding over towards that body and maybe just kind of grab on the coat, pull it, make sure he's not alive.
Yeah, he's definitely dead. There maybe a little rigor mortis is already
Just
kind
want
of
to make
kicked
sure
into.
I'm seeing Silas walk around a little uncomfortable by that, and I will use my mage hand to pluck the letter out of his hand and bring it back to me.
Okay. And you bring the letter, and it's crinkled and crumpled from his hand, but there's still an intact red wax seal on it with a large B stamped into the wax. The letter also has a date of about a week ago on the front of it.
About a week ago. A big B. Okay, I'll open it up.
Okay.
You know, having glasses really
sending the
sucks
letter
when
your
you,
way.
when you have lighting. Because it just reflects off your glasses. Alright. Really quick, before I read it, I will walk up to his body and just check it for anything. I'll just rifle through his pockets really quick.
Okay.
That is...
Yeah, you notice.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh. No, you go for it.
15 for investigation.
Okay. You notice that although his clothes are torn apart, he does have a satchel on him that the band has been broken, but the latch is actually still clipped, so it doesn't appear as if it's been rifled through. And as you kind of look through it, you notice that there's a few things like a tinderbox, 2 days trail rations, and a purse with about 15 gold in it.
Okay.
There's also 2 or 3 torches.
Okay. All right. As I will gather all of that stuff up, and then I will walk back over to Velix and Silas and present the letter. Shall I read it?
Is that what smelled so bad?
Be my guest.
It was probably the body that I found it on.
You found a body?
Yeah, best to just stay here, Felix. It's not a pleasant thing to witness.
It's not a pleasant thing to smell either.
No, let's walk and read at the same time, shall we? And we'll kind of
My eyes
continue.
are on the tree line, and I say, I can't agree more. Traveling person.
Hail thee of might and valor. I, the burgomaster of Barovia, send you honor with despair. My adopted daughter, the fair Irina Kaliana, has been these past nights visited by a vampire. For over 400 years, this creature has drained the lifeblood of my people. Now, my dear Irina has become the newest infatuation of this foul beast. He has become too powerful to conquer. So I say to you, give us up for dead and encircle this land with the symbols of good. Let holy men call upon their power that the devil may be contained within the walls of weeping Barovia. Leave our sorrows to our graves and save the world from this evil fate of ours. There is much wealth entrapped in this community. Return for your reward after we are all departed for a better life. Kalyan Idirovich, Burgomaster. And I will close the letter. Alright. Many of those names familiar to any of you?
No.
Same. Nothing.
Nope.
Very curious.
Except for devil. I've heard that one before.
I've heard vampires before, but I don't think I've ever actually met one.
I bet they're really nice.
Xeno, go ahead and roll me a history check.
Okay. That is 14.
Okay. You remember Indirovich from a letter that was given to you just a few days ago.
Yeah, I do. I definitely do. Is this gonna be weird if I... Okay. I might recognize one of these names. This Dirovich fellow, I have this other letter from him.
Did you find that one on another dead body as well?
No, I was given this one, correct? Is that correct? I was
Yeah.
given this by, what's his bucket? Don't tell me.
Argal.
Argal.
Who found it on a dead body?
I was presented this letter before, by another individual. His name was Argal. At least that's what he said his name was. Can I pull out the letters and look at them?
Mm-hmm.
Are they similar at all?
What are you...
Both of them.
Yes.
Both of them talk about this burgomaster. One of them is basically requesting us, and the other one is saying that, well, saying exactly what I just read. So, is there anything, like handwriting wise? Is it the same? Is the signature the same?
Go ahead and roll me an investigation.
16.
Okay. So the first thing that you notice when you pull out these letters is that the wax seal,
Mm-hmm.
they are both different. One is a bee and one has some kind of bird on it.
Okay.
The bird appears to be like a raven of some kind, and it is on the first letter that was given to you.
Okay.
And then as you open the letters, you notice that the handwriting on the first letter is also slightly different from the handwriting on the second letter. You notice that even in the signature, they're very, very close and they're very good, but there are slight pauses where the ink kind of dots in the middle of some of the letters.
And you said the second letter, it's wax. The one I just found, its wax seal had a B on it, like the letter B.
A B. Yeah, the letter B.
Okay.
A cursive letter B.
What do you find, Xeno?
Well, the letter I just found had a wax seal, and I'll show it to them, of this bee here, whereas this other letter that I was given has a crow or a raven on it. Also, somebody was absolutely trying to make this seem similar, or doing their best to copy something. You can tell by how they were pausing at certain intervals on certain letters.
Strange.
Very strange. I wonder if somebody had this man killed and was hoping that that letter wouldn't get delivered to us. Or me,
Perhaps.
or us.
So they paused a lot while writing the letter?
Exactly, Felix. Which means...
What if they just forgot what they were going to write? Because sometimes I do that.
That is a possibility. I mean, they could have forgotten. The curious thing is that it happens at the same intervals on the same letters, almost like they struggled with certain ones more than others. And people don't normally do that type of thing with their own handwriting. I don't know.
I see.
Very curious. Both of them, though, reference this burgomaster of Barovia.
Well, maybe we'll run into him on these travels as we keep heading down the road.
Oh, so we're going to continue this traveling then, huh?
Yep. I call back as
And-
we keep walking.
Nice.
And just then, you guys hear wolves howling in the distance. And you hear as more chime in,
That's
and they
immensely...
begin to come closer and closer.
That's
All
immensely...
right.
We should run. That's immensely
Hey,
uncomfortable.
Felix. Hey, Felix, you wanted to race last night, right?
Yeah,
On
yeah.
your market, set, go.
Okay. And he runs
I start
down
running
the
too.
road as
I
fast
start
as he
running
can.
too.
All right. And as you guys continue to run away from this
Ting, 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 ting,
this
ting,
howling.
ting, 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 ting.
you spurs
Full
clicking
spurs.
as you run. As the howling gets further and further off into the distance, you find yourselves getting more and more into the heart of Barovia. And that is where we're going to end this session.
No, you
Wait,
just gave me some
there's-
juicies.
There's one question before we end this session. Who won the race?
We don't know yet.
We'll find out next time.
Find out next
PG-DND.
We'll find out next time.
episode of PG-DND.
All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. Hit the bell icon to get notified when we launch our next videos. You can follow us at PG-DND_ on Instagram, at PG.DND on TikTok, and follow us anywhere you get your podcasts. If you would like to support us on Patreon, you can do so by finding us at PG-DND or in the link below. We'll catch you all next time, and as always, we love you.
Love ya.
Goodbye. So long.